Welcome, one and all. Love them knives. We got a website. I just want to run through some things on my website right here. Bouncing around, bouncing around, bouncing around. Oh, website. And you know what? I'm really happy with the website so far. Shopify website that it is. Okay. Here it is, new arrivals, etc., etc. But just type in, all you have to do, and you can see the address at the top, Luvthemknives.shopify.com. Okay, I'll put the link down below, but all you have to do is type in Luvthemknives.com and it'll take you to my website, okay? So it's so easy to remember, Luvthemknives.com. Boom, it'll shoot you over here, okay? So it's a redirect on here. And we have lots of knives, not, we ain't Blade HQ, right? These are pre-owned. We don't have anything that is factory brand new. We do not buy direct from Spyderco Benchmade. We do not, these are not knives that we're getting from like a big knife wholesaler or whatever. These are not new knives. These are pre-owned knives. These belong to people. And I just got done doing reconciliations at the end of August, and I had about 40 different sellers, okay? So these are all different people. That's why we can't give you like a 10% discount across the board, because some of these sellers are gonna go, excuse me? Did I give you permission to do that? Because these are their knives, okay? So like, first responder discount or veterans, we can't do that. And then bundles. Well, we can't bundle because there's 5 different guys and you're buying one knife from these guys. So it's no different than just buying one knife from one guy, right? So it's hard to do bundle deals and discounts and stuff like that. It's really impossible, basically. But watch these knives. Watch these knives, because many of these knives get marked down. I'm sitting here looking at the Artisan Ravine that just got marked down. Many of them, the Tercel down on the lower left got marked down. I think the Black Snow got marked down. I think the Boker AK1 got marked down. The Toxic just got marked down. So, check them out. Come back frequently, because the sellers email me and they go, I got marked down, so I want done. So they may have 4 or 5 knives in here, and they go, I want this one from this to that, 199 to 179, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So check back, because there's been some guys that go, why did that knife sell for that? I thought it was $325. And they go, nah, the guy told me to mark it down to $275, and then somebody bought it. So, oh, crap. That kind of thing. So check back, okay? New arrivals, right? We have pre-owned. Right now, new arrivals and pre-owned are basically the same knives, because the website's so new. Okay, we've just been doing this for not even quite 2 months. Pretty soon I'll be putting the older of the new arrivals into pre-owned only, and new arrivals will be a different mix. But at first I put the knives into both new arrivals and pre-owned, because they're both pre-owned, but they are also new arrivals. But they will morph into pre-owned only over time, okay? We do have a button for merchandise. Check that out. We do have flashlights. We do not have apparel, hats, stickers, or other EDC gear, which we will develop later. And we will be maybe carrying other things like hanks, pry bars, that kind of thing, okay? Or tools, or, EDC gear in the future as things develop. And we got lightning coming. Jeez, okay. Say, I gotta have my Wi-Fi still on to do this, so because we're online. Okay, so if you wanted set up an account or log into an account, you can see the little people person thing up in the upper right. So you just click on that. That takes you to this. You can log into your account, or you can create an account, which is down below the sign in button. Create an account, and then you can have an account. Okay. Also up here, you've got a search button. So there's a search button if you want to search for Spyderco. You can do that as well. Okay, and it'll show you the Spyderco knives that are available. Okay. And that kind of thing. Search. And here it is. Now, this will give you the ones that are active and available at the top, and then as you scroll down, the sold ones will be down below. And the thing is, I have an app now that is pushing all the sold ones to the back. So if you go in and you just want to look at, just overall pre-owned or new arrivals, and click on new arrivals. Here's new arrivals, okay? There is nothing that's out of stock here. And there won't be anything that's out of stock for pages and pages because they've all been pushed back to the back if they're out of stock. You go on to the last page, you're going to see everything's out of stock. Probably past page 12 or 13, things are now out of stock, okay? Because all these will be available. They're pushed to the front. Now, also, if you look at the top, just above the A. purvis progeny, it says filter availability. You can click on that and just hit in stock. That way you don't even see the out of stock stuff. So there's a guy going, God, there's so many like out of stock and in stock, and it's kind of discouraging going through this, and I'm seeing more out of stock items than in stock items. Boom. All of a sudden, everything you see is going to be in stock, right? So just do that. And then availability, price, whatever, you can sort, okay? And you can sort by, over here on this side as well. Best selling, old to new, high to low, whatever you want to do, okay? So it gives you the same kind of sorting options that most of the high-end, expensive, websites do. And we're just, we're out in Hooterville, Petticoat Junction, and if anybody even knows what the hell that means anymore. But we're out here in the Tulees, but we still got pretty decent little site going on here, and it will morph and grow over time. Okay. Now, if you can see at the top, to the right of the skull, pre-owned knives, new arrivals, merchandise, which we showed drop down there, and other things. And then, do you want to sell a knife? Well, do you? Well, do you, punk? Well, if you want to sell a knife, click on that. Or you can just email me, Luvthemknives@gmail.com. And I've got a cut and paste that I'll send back to you that I've established of like, here's the fees. Okay. USPS, they get their money. I don't charge shipping on my site. I don't do international shipping right now. Maybe in the future I will, but I don't right now. But I do have a service that will forward it to you if you live in a foreign country. So I can give you the information. I know 2 guys that have already set up service with that service company, and they're in Orlando, Florida. They're 90 miles away from me. Okay? And they will take what I ship them and they will ship it to you. Okay? That's their whole business, is to expedite to you. Okay? And it's not very expensive, according to a couple of Aussie guys that use it. Okay? And I got a guy over in England that uses it. Okay. In the UK, I mean. So there's that. So I can give you that. But, okay, yeah. But I don't charge shipping, USA. So somebody's got to absorb that. I want 10%. That's it. Okay, I want 10%. But I'm not paying anything out of my 10%. I just want 10%. Now, so the seller has to pay the shipping to the new guy. The seller needs to pay the credit card processing fees. And the seller pays me 10%. That's what you pay. And we got lightning coming at us still. Okay. Storms. It's a hurricane, damn it. Cat 4, or it supposedly was when it hit up near the Big Bend, right? So sucks to be in Tallahassee or so near there too, right? But we've been getting some stuff as well. Okay. Want to sell a knife. So just email me. I'll give you the spiel. You send the box of knives, and be very careful about shipping costs. I've seen people spend $150 shipping 30 or 40 knives. That's crazy. I mean, you can get a large flat rate box for $21. You can ship 25, 35 knives in it, okay? And don't spend too much money on the insurance. Maybe just get registered or signature required. That'll put the USPS on notice that they better not lose track of that box, okay? Because I don't know how well the insurance works, okay? And I have never had to go and try and cash in on the insurance because you know what? They've actually delivered like almost 100% of the time. Especially when you get a nice barcode, they scan and it gets in the system. Okay, so let's get back to this. Come back frequently because there are knives that will change prices and there are knives that will be added. And the knives that will be added are knives that will be added either Sunday night or Monday morning as a general rule. Because the Patreon group, which you're invited to join, they get first look at all these incoming. In this last one that we did, it had 105 knives, okay? Because I skipped a week because I took the wife to Vero Beach for her birthday. But there was 105 knives, okay, that they got to look through and buy, and they did, believe you me, and you can imagine they're going to cherry pick, right? So if you want to be on the cherry picking group, it costs you $5 a month, which is actually less than that because you can pay for a whole year's worth for less than $60, or become a $10 a month member. And then if you got this A Purvis progeny here for almost $600, I'm going to charge you $58 to sell it. But if you're a Patreon member, I'm not going to charge you a dime in my seller fee part. Now you're going to pay shipping to the new guy, which is going to cost $7 or something, and you're going to have to pay the credit card fee and the web selling fee, which combined are like 4%. So whatever, 4 times $24 plus another $7 for shipping. Okay, $31. Okay, it was a $600 knife, that kind of thing. Okay, but you save 60 or almost $60. Okay, that's a lump, isn't it? I mean, so if you send some $200, $300 knives, 2 knives per month get waived for the seller fee, and they're the 2 highest value knives. So, and there's a monthly drawing for a knife that's worth a minimum of $100+ every month. And I've only got 80 people in that group. And I'd say probably 38 to 45 of them out of those 80 have already won a knife, okay? So half of them have probably almost won a knife now. This group's been going for 3 years or so, okay? Just saying, you might want to join the group. The $5 level will get you into the early bird, but it won't get you a cut on the fees, okay? So there's that. I just wanted to continue to have benefits for my Patreon group. I just wanted to continue to have those benefits because I didn't want to run them out because I wasn't doing the YouTube table sales anymore. And so now that I got the website, I'm going to continue those benefits to those $10 members. They've been hanging with me. I'm going to continue giving them benefits as long as I can do this, okay? And this thing is blowing up, man. It's blowing up, okay? We've sold a lot of knives. We're doing a lot more business than we did with the table sales. So, and a lot of people these days, apparently the economy's not that awesome. No, it's not, because a lot of people want to sell their knives. And in knowing that, you know that if the economy's not as good as it was during the free COVID check days, people are a little bit more conservative in their buying too. So get ready to be competitive if you're going to sell some knives off. But, you need to be, diligent. Understand what the market is charging for these. If you have some limited editions that have been discontinued and they're hot in the market, then you can price them differently than just regular one-of-the-mill, production stuff. All right, I think I jabber-jawed enough. It's just like, join my Patreon group, sell knives through my website, come back frequently, check prices. And the thing is, the sellers, many of the sellers are Patreon members, but they're also buying. They are also buying. So they're playing catch and release. I mean, I may see some of the knives that I sold them 2 months ago come back through, and they've had them. They've got to fidget with them and flip them and play with them and kind of check them out, and then they roll them back into the thing because there's some new knives out they want to buy, and so they're kind of just rolling knives through my website. So that's kind of funny too, but it's fun because we all like to catch and release and do things and check other knives out. And this gives you that kind of opportunity with not a whole lot of downside, to tell you the truth. Take care. Have fun. We do love them knives. You guys, stay sharp.